That reminds me of David Icke, who was posting like, Alex Jones has just controlled opposition. Like, Alex Jones has controlled opposition. He was sued for the GDP of France. Like, you know what I mean? He can't do anything. Like, the guy's not on any platform. Now he's finally back. But because he's finally back on X, he's controlled opposition. It's like, really, David, everyone's controlled opposition except you. Is that your position? It's absolutely ridiculous. Isn't that ridiculous? And everyone's just fake and control. Elon Musk, he said, is controlled opposition. Really? Lost loads of money to buy Twitter? Do you think? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Just before I go, I'll just say, because I worked on a David Icke conspiracy theory lecture at Wembley Arena, and so I was a backing dancer for him. You can see a video on YouTube, his conspiracy theory lecture was just I couldn't believe people were paying like 50 quid or 60 quid for a ticket, and he's just standing there for like hours and hours and hours and hours, just talking. Like, you could just see bits where he'd watched The Matrix. So he puts in The Matrix. None of it fitted together. He said, like, everything that we perceive as reality is a hologram, and it's beamed to us from the rings of Saturn. And it's like, well, what? The rings of Saturn aren't real. They're a hologram as well. It's like, man, none of it made sense. It's like, at least be consistent. At least have your internal world, follow some sort of logic.
I find him interesting. I like the fact this former footballer and football pundit suddenly had a spiritual experience and started questioning things, and kind of, that is interesting to me. But then you get to a certain point where it's just like, everything's fake, everything's controlled opposition. It's like you've kind of jumped the shark a little bit. That's my problem with that.